over 9,000!
Alright, how's everybody doing this evening? Back again with another video for you guys and gals. And tonight, what I have for everyone is my full review of TextNow Wireless. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over some key things that I think it's important to know if you're considering going with the TextNow Wireless service. That being said, without further ado, let's get into this full review. So, for those of you guys and gals wondering, who exactly is TextNow and what major carriers do they exactly run on? Well, TextNow is an MVNO, and they are using the Sprint and T-Mobile networks as their backbone. But primarily, they prefer to use any Wi-Fi network, okay? But for the instances where they don't have Wi-Fi available, they do fall back to the T-Mobile and Sprint networks. All right. So in order for your device to run extremely well, you need to have a GSM device, which is the T-Mobile network, or a CDMA device, which is on the Sprint network. All right. Now, real quickly before we dive deeper into this review, I just want to take a second to go over the steps on how you set up your device. If you didn't buy your device directly from TextNow, you did the bring your own device plan and you just brought the SIM card. I know they have their own instructions that come with the SIM card kit, but I know there are a few people out there that like to see a step-by-step guide on how you set things up. Now, I won't be able to show you everything, but I'm going to show you as much as I can. And in the spirit of showing you as much as I can, any sensitive information I will have grayed out, so you won't be able to see certain things. So, without further ado, let's get into these steps. Now, starting off, let's say you wanted to experience TextNow Wireless. So you went online, you went to textnow.com, and you signed up with their service. So you made an account, got a password, and then you went ahead and you selected a data plan that you would like. Okay. Now they do offer devices, but you decided, nah, we got a device already. We should be good to go. Now, during your setup process, they ask you what device you have, whether it's a CDMA device or a GSM device. This is how they determine what SIM card to send you. So for this instance, let's pretend that you said, okay, I have a GSM unlocked Samsung Galaxy S8. So you told them you have an unlocked Samsung Galaxy S8 that's on the GSM network, and they went ahead and they sent you out a GSM SIM card, okay? So that's the T-Mobile SIM card, all right? And they shipped that out to you free of charge. So you paid for your service, everything's set up, and now they send you a verification email with a link to download the TextNow app. I'm going to tell you why you need this link in a second here. Now, fast forward a few days. Mine actually came rather quickly. It took about 3 to 4 days, which is really good. Fast forward a few days, your SIM and your SIM card kit come in the mail. The first thing you want to do is power off your device. If you know you have a device that is not hot swappable, which means you can't swap out the SIM card while the device is on. If you know your device is not hot swappable, go ahead and power your device off, eject the SIM card tray, insert the TextNow SIM, slot the SIM back into the device, power your device back on, and make sure you are connected to a Wi-Fi network, okay? So as you can see right here, I am connected to a Wi-Fi network. Then what you want to do is either go back to that link that TextNow sent you via email, or you can navigate to the Google Play Store, all right? And then what you're looking for when you go into the Google Play Store is you want to download this app right here, the the TextNow mobile app. Now, if that's unclear, I'll throw up a screenshot in post so y'all know exactly what you're looking for. Now, you downloaded the app, you want to sign in with your account that you set up when you bought the service. All right, so you launch the app and you sign in and you're greeted with this home page here. All right, so this is the main landing screen for the TextNow app. This is your text messages or conversation section, and you do have a phone call section as well right here. And you can see if you're using the TextNow app and you're on Wi-Fi, as it says right up there, I don't know how clear it is, but you get free text messages and calls to the US and Canada. All right, now just wanted to point that out. Now, next thing you want to do is activate your service. So you would come here and hit that 3-dot hamburger menu in the top left-hand corner. Then you would navigate to where it says Activate Data Plan. Now, when you tap on that Activate Data Plan, it's going to go ahead and scan your device and scan the SIM card and let you know if everything is compatible. If everything is compatible, it's going to take you through how to set up the APNs. And once you go through setting up the APNs, it's going to drop you back out to the main landing page and you should be good to go. So now let's go ahead and I'm going to walk you guys and gals through how exactly you set up the APNs. All right. So that part of setting up TextNow is done. And a neat thing that I want to mention, I had to take a real quick phone call, so there will be a break in this video. I always try to have as minimal amount of breaks as possible. But we went through how you configure the TextNow app and start activating the service. Now we're just going to go through how you would configure the APNs. So what they're going to tell you to do is navigate to the settings page on your device. Then you want to navigate to your mobile connections page here. And then you want to navigate to your mobile networks. All right. Then you would navigate to where you see right here, access point names. And then here from your access point names setting or your APN settings, you would hit add new. All right. And then you would insert the information that came on your SIM activation kit. So that is this right here. So let me tap on this. And to set up TextNow wireless, all you have to do is name it. So you can see I named it TextNow. And then you type in this APN. Oop, bumpy cam, sorry y'all. And then you want to save it and select it. Now I'll put a screenshot up so y'all can see exactly what it is, because I don't know how clear that is. My lighting's not the best tonight. So then you would save it, hit that 3-burger hamburger menu in the top corner, hit save. It's already done, so I'm not going to save it again because it's going to try and scan for the network again, and we don't want to do that. Then you would select it, okay? Then you would wait a few minutes and you should see a loading circle up in the top right-hand corner here while the SIM and the network try to grab service on your device. All right. Now, if everything works correctly, you should see something that looks like this, and it should say 4G, and it should say T-Mobile. Now, depending on the device that you're trying to do it with, you may see a 4G LTE, you may see LTE, or you may see LTE plus, okay? My particular device is getting LTE speeds, but it only displays the 4G logo, all right? And for those of you wondering, this is the Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite, okay? So once you do that, it's going to load up, all right? It's going to take a few minutes and load up. Now, if it doesn't load up, what you need to do with the APN still selected, you need to restart your device. After you restart your device and it comes back up, you should be connected to the TextNow network, all right? And that is how you guys and gals would configure your device if you just decided to buy the service from TextNow and insert it into either your CDMA device or your GSM device. This process also works on globally unlocked devices as well, because globally unlocked devices work on every network. And that is, in fact, what my Samsung Galaxy S8 is. It's a globally unlocked device. And that's what I was using this TextNow service on for the beginning part of this video. But to record here, because I wanted to record with the S8, I decided to go ahead and drop it into my Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite here. So that goes over those steps there for you guys and gals that were wondering, where exactly do I go and what exactly do I have to do? These same steps, again, are on your SIM installation kit that comes with your SIM card, all right? Now, let's go ahead and go over the data and plans on TextNow Wireless, okay? So let's jump back to the website here. Oh, you know what? We should actually go over the awards program first, since we're actually here. And then we'll talk about that. So let's talk about the awards program first that TextNow offers. So you got everything set up and you're digging through the app because you want to see what's what. And then you come across this right here where it says earn $50. You're like, oh, that's cool. Let me see what that is. So if you click on this right here, this takes you to the earnings section or the reward section for TextNow. So if you take advantage of this reward section, now not everything is showing up right now, but what you can do here is you can do certain things like watch videos and answer surveys, as well as share the TextNow app through all of your social medias, and you would accumulate points which you can then redeem later for free service. Also, you can refer friends and family, and if they sign up using your referral code, you get $20 towards your plan, and they get $20 towards their plan. So if you guys are interested in picking up the service, I'll go ahead and leave my referral code down below in the video description. And if you use my referral code, y'all will get $20 off when you sign up. So that's basically pretty much a free plan. And I will get $20 if y'all use my referral code. So sharing is caring, and let's help each other out. But that pretty much goes over the rewards program for TextNow. All right. Now, it does have a glitch in it where it doesn't always show everything. So if you launch this and it looks like this, you just sign out of the app and sign back in, and everything should pop back up. But for the purposes of this review video, this is how it came up. So that's how you guys and gals see it. I'm not going to keep tinkering with it to make it look perfect. It is what it is. You know, we push record and go around here. But that goes over the rewards program. Now, let's jump into the plans that TextNow offers. All right. So if we scroll up here, we're going to go over the devices in a little bit, and let's go to plans. Now, when it comes to the plans that TextNow offers, we're going to come back to this promotion in a little bit here. But in terms of the data plans and talk and text plans, I gotta say, I love TextNow for this, because they kind of went with that keep it simple, stupid approach. So in terms of their plans, they have 4 plans. That's it. No more, no less. You can't get any easier or straightforward than this. The first plan starts out with a basic talk and text plan, no data. And that talk and text plan is $10 a month. $10. So if you're the type of person that you use Wi-Fi a lot, and you know when you're out on the road, the only thing you're going to need is talk and text, then you definitely want to think about using that $10 plan. Also, if you're a cord cutter and you're looking at ways to how to minimize the amount of mobile data you use, you may want to consider using the $10 plan as well, because then you can learn how to do certain things. Like if you're very GPS heavy like myself and you don't want to use any data, you can just download your Google Maps for offline usage, and then you won't use data when you're using Google Maps. The same thing can be said if you stream music. You can download apps like Next Radio, and that's a completely data-free app that lets you stream local radio stations, as well as if you're a Spotify or Pandora subscription owner, y'all know we take advantage of the download playlist for offline usage. So if y'all implement these things, I don't see any reason why you couldn't be able to get away with using the $10 only plan. All right. And big shout out to iTechYouOut Guy. He has a bunch of tutorials on a bunch of different apps that you can use that don't take advantage of mobile data. So if y'all want to go ahead and try to do that no mobile data lifestyle, you definitely want to look at this plan and you want to check out some of his videos. I'll go ahead and link his channel up down below. So that goes over the $10 plan. Next up, if you know you're going to need some type of data, just a little something, then you can look at spending the $10 extra and going with the $20 plan, which gives you unlimited talk and text and 2 gigs of 4G LTE. After you use up those 2 gigs of 4G LTE, you will have unlimited 2G service. And don't be discouraged by the 2G service. You can still make and receive phone calls and stream music. And in some cases, you may even be able to get away with streaming some YouTube videos. It depends on your overall coverage. All right. Next, if you know you're going to need a little bit more data than that, you can spend $10 more and get 5 gigs of data for $30 and still have your unlimited talk and text. And again, when you use up that 5 gigs, you're bumped down to unlimited 2G speeds. All right. Now maybe you're thinking, yo, I'm tired of deciding. I just want to pay one flat price and have unlimited everything. Well, again, TextNow has got you covered on that as well. So you can bump it up to their maximum unlimited LTE plan for $40. And that will give you unlimited talk, text, and data. All right. But one thing that I want you guys and gals to keep in mind, and I always say this, you want to read the fine print. So as you can see right there, now if it's unclear, I'll go ahead and put up a screenshot in post so y'all can see it a lot clearer. But you do have unlimited LTE, but it's data capped. So after you use 23 gigabytes of data, you will get throttled down to 2G service. All right. Now, don't get discouraged by this because all the major service providers have data caps. Some service providers' data caps are just bigger than others, but everybody has one. Okay. And as I said, using 2G speeds isn't that bad. And you can always feel free to reload your service or just wait till your service refill subscription date to alleviate that issue. So in order to refill that, you just jump on the TextNow app and go through the data activation process, or you can log on to TextNow.com and add more data to your service. I'll leave links to videos on how to do that down below in the video description in case I'm a little unclear. But that pretty much goes over the independent data plans. But wait, there's more. TextNow Wireless also offers family data plans. And pretty much the way this works is it goes up to 3 family members and it's $100 a month, and that gets you unlimited everything. Now, if you're a single person and you add on a family member, for each family member that you add on, you'll get $20 off. I believe it's $20 or $25 off your plan, and they'll get $20 off their plan. And again, once you hit that 3-person limit, you'll be fully on the family plan and you'll be good to go. All right. And then it tells you right here, you save an additional $10 per line when you combine 2 or more lines together. So it's $20. Did I say 25? It's $20. So there you go. And then this is what the family plan breakdown prices are. So if you just go with the talk and text by itself, it's $10 for you. And then when you add on an additional person, it's $10. So every time you add on, that would be $10 off. So if it's you by yourself, $10, you add on another person, you're free and they're free. Okay? All right, and the same thing for the data plan. So $20, $20. Now, every time you add on, it takes off $10. So $20, and that last one actually becomes $10. Okay, so that's $30 right there, and so on and so forth as you move up the line. All right, so that just goes over the family plan that TextNow offers. Now, I just want to take a second to highlight the promotion that they have going on right now. Let me jump back over to the main page first because we still got some more stuff to look at. As of the recording of this video, TextNow is running this crazy good promotion right here. And essentially what this is, if you sign up for TextNow and you purchase any of their devices, you get unlimited talk, text, and data for free. Let me just emphasize this. For free until January of 2019. So if we put that into perspective for you, it's right now it's November as of recording this video. So you still have what, technically November, December, 2 months left in the year. So you'll get 2 months of free service. But depending on when you guys and gals see this video, this promotion may not be live. But I just wanted to highlight that is crazy. And also, if you take advantage of signing up with a family plan, that makes it even better. So you sign up and a family member signs up, and that right there will give both of y'all additional free service depending on what you go with. So just to put y'all into a little scenario here that I think you guys and gals might like, let's say you got a father and you guys sign up. Y'all get the 2 gigs, $20 data plan, right? Now y'all both sign up with this promotion, so y'all both get a device. And now when you sign up with this promotion, you get that device for free for the first 30 days, and they got free 30-day warranty. So it's all on them. And you signed up, right? So you got free service till January, plus you signed up and a family member signed up. So y'all each get an additional free month because you went with the $20 plan and you signed up and then they signed up. So you got $20 off and they got $20 off. So y'all both have free service theoretically until February, right? So check that out. Y'all got 3 months of free service and all you had to do was spend $20. That sounds pretty good to me. And then if you add on another family member, technically you'll have free service until what, February, March? Sounds pretty good to me. But anyway, that's just a quick little scenario for you guys and gals. But you know, it is what it is. Now let's just go ahead and go over some of the devices that TextNow offers. And then I'm going to get into my overall experiences with the service. So, as I said, you jump over here and you want to take advantage of that promotion they have going. So you want to pick up, did I tap it? You want to pick up a device with TextNow so you can take advantage of that promotion. So let's go ahead and go over some of the devices that they're offering here. So they got LG devices, they got Motorola devices, and you can see these some pretty good prices, ranging from about $60 all the way up to standard flagship pricing, so $600, about $600 after tax. So you got LG, you got Motorola, you got iPhones, good stuff here. You got Galaxy devices, pretty much your standard affair of good quality devices here. And what's nice is you can buy it outright for the price you see here, or let's say for instance you want to get it on a monthly financing plan, they do offer that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some recommended devices down below in the video description. So that way y'all could jump directly to a device that y'all find interesting. And I'll make sure to double check that those devices will work with the TextNow service. All right. But yeah, they got a decent selection of devices here. And I actually see one of my favorite devices in the Samsung Galaxy S6. Love that device. Never had one, but that was almost, to me, considered the perfect device because it had all the features you really need. Anyway, I digress. We're getting off task here. So this pretty much goes over the devices available on TextNow.com. Again, I'll have the links down below in the video description. Now, let's just go ahead and talk about my overall experiences with the TextNow service. Now, I've been using TextNow for almost 2 weeks, and I gotta say, in terms of their overall network performance, I think it's been really, really good. Now, I was expecting it to be really good because, again, they are running on the T-Mobile network. So when I'm not on Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi I have is pretty good, by the way. When I'm not on Wi-Fi, I was pretty much getting what I was expecting, especially for my area. Okay? And that's another thing that I want to mention. Before you go ahead and make the commitment to these type of carriers, you need to go ahead and check out their coverage maps. Okay? And then you need to go a step further and check out the coverage maps of the carriers whose networks they're using. So, for instance, you would check out TextNow's coverage map, but because they also run on T-Mobile and Sprint, you would check out T-Mobile and Sprint's coverage maps as well. This way you get a nice general idea of what your coverage is going to look like. Again, it's based primarily on your location. So somebody here in Florida, which is where I'm located, might have completely different coverage than somebody based in my hometown, New York. Whoo, it is what it is. Might have completely different coverage over there in the city that never sleeps. As opposed to somebody who's all the way out in Chi-Town, might have completely different service than somebody out there in the city that never sleeps. So it's really based on your location, and I recommend you guys and gals always do your homework thoroughly before you think about picking up these types of services, just so you have a general idea of what your experience would be like. But that being said, the overall performance on the TextNow wireless service has been phenomenal. As long as I'm in areas with good coverage, I haven't had any issues. Other than that, I'm pretty much on Wi-Fi all of the time anyway, so it is what it is. That being said, I do have to commend the customer service team over at TextNow because they really did a great job. So, story time. Now, when I decided to sign up for the service, shout out to your boy Two Phones. I check you out, guy. Thank you for, convincing me to sign up for the service. The service is great. But when I decided to sign up for the service and I went through the setup process, I made the mistake of selecting the wrong type of device. So they actually sent me a Sprint SIM card, which is fine because my S8 that I was testing this with first was globally unlocked. But at the time when I set up the service, I actually wanted to try and use it with my Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite. So I went ahead and followed TextNow on social media, and I reached out to them on Twitter, and their customer service team was very professional, and they helped me out really, really quickly. So kudos, guys. They apologized for any inconvenience or any problems I may have had, and then they sent out the proper SIM card that I was asking for. But I still got to keep the Sprint SIM, so if I do want to check out Sprint service on the TextNow network, I can always activate that SIM and then add another line. But that was really, really cool, and everything went really, really quick, and I didn't have any issues. So I just have to say kudos to the customer service team for your fast performance and your professionalism. That's what I like to see. So, but that being said, again, my overall experience with the service, whether it be in any of my GSM devices or any of my globally unlocked devices, has been top notch. Alright? So now we've reached the end of the video, and this is where I want to talk about whether or not I could recommend this service or not. So, for those of you who don't know, as of right now, I actually have 3 different service providers. Now, I have Straight Talk, which is running on the Verizon network. I pay $45 for that a month. I have T-Mobile, which is just with T-Mobile directly. I'm part of a family plan. I pay $50 for that. And I have the TextNow wireless, which I have the 2 gigs of data plan, and I pay $20 for that. I also signed up for a free Freedom Pop plan. So I actually have, 3 different providers with 4 different SIM cards? But that being said, that's a video for another day. Putting that into perspective, can I recommend TextNow? I'd have to say yes. Because for the equivalent of what I'm getting with my other 2 carriers, in particular with T-Mobile and Straight Talk Verizon, I am paying $45 and $50. Whereas I can get the same thing with TextNow for at most $40. And I know some of you guys and gals may be saying, that's not really too big of a difference. But when you think about it, it really does add up. You know, anybody ever tried collecting their spare change and being a little bit disciplined enough not to spend it on frivolous stuff? After about a month, maybe 2, that spare change just adds up. So I know there's not a real big price difference, but it adds up. So I almost want to say this is kind of pulling me away from T-Mobile directly, because then I can save $10 and still have that unlimited data plan. And I know some of you guys may be saying, but it's got a 23 gigabyte cap. And I got to tell y'all, keeping it 100, the whole reason why I went with the 2 gig plan is because the way my devices are set up, I have LTE running all the time, but I have everything set up in a way to where it's always handing off to one Wi-Fi network or another. So the way my devices are set up, on average, I'd be lucky if I use a gig of data a month. So getting a 2 gig plan or going with TextNow and getting the unlimited everything for $40, that's saving me a lot of money in the long run. So again, that's a real quick scenario and my overall thoughts on it. But can I recommend that you guys and gals go with TextNow? I'd have to say yes. That being said, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video or found it helpful in any way, shape, form, or fashion, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, please feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. That being said, if this video piqued your interest, all the links to everything that I talked about will be located down below in the video description. So interest is piqued, down below in the video description should be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. And as always, everything will be down there, as well as my referral code. So if you want to help a brother out, please feel free to use that. We help each other out, and we good to go. That being said, I hope everyone has a great evening, and I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. This whole video was recorded using the 12 megapixel rear-facing camera on the Samsung Galaxy S8 in 720p resolution at 30 frames a second. And all of the audio you guys and gals are hearing is being recorded using the Lapel CQ clip-on microphone. So please let me know what you guys and gals think of the overall video quality and audio quality down below in the comments. As well as, if you guys and gals have any questions on anything that I covered throughout this video, please feel free to leave those down below in the comments as well. I do answer all questions in a timely fashion. All right. Have a good evening, everybody. Catch you in the next one. Peace.